1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Foreign Minister says Pakistan desires broad-based, long-term and sustainable relationship with the United States for promotion of economic cooperation and regional peace. Chief of Army Staff has directed troops stationed in Balochistan to provide all-out assistance to civil administration in carrying out rescue and relief activities in quake-affected areas. National Resilience Day is being observed today across the country to express solidarity with the victims of 2005 earthquake. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred another Kashmiri youth. Organization of Islamic Cooperation has criticized the Indian government over eviction of hundreds of Muslim families from government land in Assam. And now the news in detail. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has said Pakistan desires broad-based, long-term and sustainable relationship with the United States for promotion of economic cooperation and regional peace. He was talking to the visiting U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman in Islamabad today. Shah Mahmood Qureshi stressed that a regular and organized dialogue between the two countries is important to promote bilateral relations as well as to achieve shared regional objectives. He said both the United States and Pakistan have commonality of views on Afghanistan. Alluding to the serious human rights violations in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Shah Mahmood Qureshi called for resolution of Kashmir dispute for durable peace and stability in South Asia. The U.S. Deputy Secretary of State commended Pakistan's help in evacuation of American and other nationals from Afghanistan and its consistent efforts for peace in the region. Special Assistant on National Health Services Dr. Faisal Sultan has said a campaign has been started in schools for vaccination of children aged 12 and above against COVID-19. Briefing the media persons in Islamabad today, he said mobile teams will be visiting the educational institutions for this purpose. He said Saturday has been fixed for the vaccination of children in schools. Similarly, the last week of October as well as of November have been fixed for the vaccination of students in their institutions. He once again made it clear that the approved vaccines are safe, hence the parents should not hesitate from getting their children vaccinated. Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa has directed troops stationed in Balochistan to provide all-out assistance to civil administration in carrying out rescue, relief and rehabilitation activities in the quake-affected areas. According to the ISPR, the Army Chief said the troops should help mitigate difficulties faced by the affected population. National Resilience Day is being observed today across the country to express solidarity with the victims of 2005 earthquake. The earthquake claimed thousands of lives besides causing massive damage to infrastructure, especially in Azad Kashmir and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Different events are being organized in different parts of the country, including Azad Jammu and Kashmir, to express solidarity and sympathies with the victims of calamities. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred one more Kashmiri youth in Islamabad district. The martyred Yasir Ali was killed by Indian Central Reserve Police Force personnel of 40 Battalion in a shootout when he was travelling in his car at Munghal Bridge area of the district. Meanwhile, several hooligan leaders condemning the killing said that the Indian forces under black laws were killing innocent people in the territory. Organization of Islamic Cooperation has criticized the Indian government over eviction of hundreds of Muslim families from government lands in Assam. In a statement released on Twitter, the OIC called the media coverage of the matter shameful and appealed to the government of India to behave responsibly. The Organization of Islamic Countries in its statement has appealed to the Indian government to provide security to Muslim minorities and to respect all their religious and social fundamental rights. Japan and Russia have agreed to move forward with negotiations on a peace agreement. Speaking to the press after first phone call to Russian President Vladimir Putin, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said they discussed bilateral and regional developments. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan.